Well, hello and welcome to a wonderful atmosphere which will not be dampened by the steady rain overhead. It is a wet day, but this should be a wonderful game. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism.
Gets his head on it! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Valverde running with intent. This looks promising. Just the keeper in its shapes to shoot! Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That has not gone well. Forwards and with intent. And he was quick to react. Valverde. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Reinildo. Now Sadiki. Safi Sali. Now, can they get him away? Picked out brilliantly. Messi's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Foot in. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Sunderland always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Lafay. Can he get on the end of this? And he's definitely onside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's been taken short. Petrauda, there's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Short changes him with that pass. Safi Sali. So what can they make of this? Looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Safi Salih clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Valverde herring after the ball here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Granit Xhaka. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Van Dijk powering forward here.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Lefebvre.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Lefebvre. He's found a way through. Lefebvre. And the shot's on here. And he'll shoot here! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Sadiki. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team
was
set up
half.
to play on
Still
the break,
plenty of time
and
left
their
for a
opponents pretty
comeback.
much played
Everyone
right into
please
their
welcome
hands.
the two
So
sides.
no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we get things going again.
Manchester United can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Pass is just off target. Lefebvre. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Lefebvre. Now it's Brobby. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Fagioli is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Lefebvre. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And he's being shifted off it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Driving forward. A heavy challenge. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Xhaka. He's picked his way through.
That's just
The
playing it
attendance
safe
for this
and
match
simple.
was 28,997.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Great defending, strong and determined. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be...
He's in one-on-one, goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Number 45.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach.
He's having a pop! And that is high.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Sunderland choosing to make the first change.
Number 28.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's
Coming
not
on the
been getting
field
what he
is
wants out of his players,
number
so a
19.
substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter.
Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 45.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Granit Xhaka. Now this could be a chance, and he's managed. Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, good finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
The goal scorer for
And he's only
Manchester
too grateful
United
to capitalise on the
after
keeper's
73
misfortune.
minutes.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And now he has two.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Sunderland
Coming on
making
to
further
replace
changes
him
here,
is
and
number
in quick
14.
succession. Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, they could break here.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a key interception. He is through here. Could go all the way here. Fagioli. That's a throw. Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is a little undercooked. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's going all the way! Xhaka's cross. Getting up there! No joy, but a decent try.
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into
7.
question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh no, this does not look good. He might be in here. Chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Brobby.
There will be 5 minutes
Messi.
added time.
He's had it taken off him. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Messi. Sadiki. Tries to pass it through. That's a good foray he's making. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that will be the final act. Manchester United have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Unlucky
Well, that's the lot
lads.
for now. Thanks
Let's
to you,
hope for
Jim,
better luck
and
next
goodbye.
time.